Hi, it's Josh, and this is Dylan. Say hi.
Hi.
And today it's actually National Guncles Day, or Gay Uncles Day. The internet made it, so it's a real thing. And we're gonna go celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. What is that? Is that a kiss? Thank you. So the day started off with presents made by Dylan for me and Heath. Heath was unfortunately out of town, but I got a chicken and Heath got a tiger. Yes, that's a tiger. Dylan said so. So we went over to the trampoline park, and now Dylan is the son of my best friend Mary, so he's not my nephew by blood, but I've known him from day one and I love him just the same. That's him waiting patiently in line. Just kidding. 3-year-olds don't wait patiently for anything, which is why I think we get along so well. So we headed off into the trampoline area. His dad almost took out a kid right from the start. I'm not sure who was having more fun, but I'll let you be the judge. And then I joined in as well. It was taking a little while for Dylan to kind of get the hang of this trampolining thing, but he was having a ton of fun nonetheless. And then we played a game of Ride the Gunkle. So the object was to not fall off. At first he did, but then he got the hang of it and there was no letting go. He was holding on like a champ. So once he finished that, we went over to the foam pit area. They say if you're an adult and you jump into these foam pits, it's really hard to get out. It wasn't that hard for me. I'm not sure if it's because I have a childish body or just a childish mind, maybe a bit of both. But Dylan's dad had tried before and had a real hard time getting out, and this time Dylan's mom tried, and let's just say it took a little while, but Dylan helped. She had to dig out her socks afterwards, so she left a bit of a hole for him to jump into. So that was fun. And then after that, we headed over to the dodgeball area. And you know, I am the least sporty person I know, literally, and yet Dylan's dad could not get me with one of these balls. I kept dodging it like a pro. Dylan couldn't get me either. I don't know what it was. So they kept trying, and I was kind of proud of myself because even though I was distracted by Dylan, his dad still couldn't hit me with one of those balls. Look at that. Like a pro, you guys, like a professional dodgeball player. But then Dylan did finally get me. So I went back over to the other area to try out some fancy footwork, which worked really well. Do not try these things at home, kids. I am a trained professional. After Dylan and his daddy had a little rest on the trampolines, we did a game of Chase the Gunkle. Now Dylan basically glides across the top of these trampolines, so I don't think it was really fair, you guys. Then we played Chase Dylan until I realized he was probably going to run into a kid, so we stopped that. And we headed back home to Mommy and Dad's place for lunch, put on our cool shades. That's what Heath and I got him for his birthday a month ago. And then we had sushi, and they actually got me sushi with pink rice and pink chopsticks. Amazing. And then it was nap time. Dylan slept in his bed. I actually ended up sleeping on the couch. And then we were off to groove to some more tunes as we headed to the big outdoor pool in Surrey. It's amazing. This outdoor pool is open to the public and free. And it was a perfect day to go for a swim. Dylan had a new pair of goggles that he was sporting, and he wanted me to wear his dad's goggles. So I don't know if you noticed how he put on his own sunglasses, but this was a struggle, just to say the least. But eventually, thanks to teamwork, we did get those goggles on my head, and we were ready to explore the pool until Dylan decided to drink some of it out of his toy boat, which I had to stop him from doing. And when you stop a 3-year-old from doing something, they don't take too kindly to that. So there he was trying to choke me, I think. Then he was trying to dunk me. Then I think he was trying to bash my head against the wall. I'm not really sure. But let's just say I'm glad I'm like 3 or 4 times his size, because otherwise I might be dead. But then he turned back into his cute self, and we went for a little float around the pool. And then he wanted to pull me around and give me a little tour of the pool, but I ended up just falling off. Which is fine, because we wanted to get out and have some watermelon, because it was just like the perfect summer day. And that ended the first ever Guncles Day, one of my now favorite days of the year. Well, that was the best Guncles Day ever, and the first Guncles Day ever. So say thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Give this video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And subscribe.
Cut.
Say Happy Guncles Day.
Happy Guncles Day.
Oh, thank you. Mwah. Bye.